Hey guys, it's Nesta. We're back with another house tour. Today we're in Dubai in the Jumeirah Golf Estates, and right behind me is a recently completed villa designed and created by Grounded Design and Grounded Estates, who mix the simplicity of Scandinavian living with a luxury international touch. Now I'm really excited to show you around, guys. So without further ado, let's just begin the tour. So we'll start the tour at the front of the property. You've got the driveway leading up to the home, coming in from the cul-de-sac at the end. Now, firstly, we've got a covered parking space here, which leads to one of the walkways to the backyard around the side. As we come up, if we look at the floor, there you can see there's a combination of tiles and the desert stone composite flooring with the automated garage right here. Now, if you look at the exterior of the property, it has that smooth white stucco finish. You've got the walkway leading down to the backyard right there. Now, as we come up to the home, there's recessed lighting underneath the step leading up to this huge pivot door on the front entrance, which is made of aluminium but has a wood finish. Now, even with it being this big, it opens with the push of just a finger directly into the foyer. And immediately you can see that stunning design by Grounded Design. And even though it draws inspiration from that minimalist Scandinavian living style, it still takes your breath away with all these different spaces enticing you. But first, let's have a look at the foyer. You've got the double height ceilings above with the viewing balcony wrapping around, which I'll talk about when we're upstairs. Right behind you is the walkway leading to the garage with storage lining the wall. Now, on that wall, you've got a highlight feature which uses only a couple of different materials, which you'll see that theme throughout the whole home. We've got travertine and the wavy wood adding a different dimension. Now, that wood matches this stunning spiral staircase leading upstairs, but I'll talk more in detail as we head upstairs. Now, from here, the main part that entices you is the view in the back. You've got that blue popping against those light tones of the tiles that we have throughout the home and the outdoors. I mean, it really invites you in, but our first stop is going to be the first guest bedroom, which is right next to the entry. Now, along the way, I want to talk about a design detail from Grounded Design, how they kept it minimalistic. So if you look at the skirting underneath, you can see how it's flush with the wall, with the reveal detail in between, and even the door is flush with the wall. It's frameless and it keeps that clean look, which is beautiful. But we're going to head into the first guest bedroom, which has Swedish hardwood floors throughout, giving it a more of a homey feel, which you want in a bedroom. You've got wallpaper lining the walls, all in these light tones that you'll see throughout the home. Got the bed set up here in the center with the wooden side tables either side. This is all looking onto the front of the property. Now, on either side of the bed, you've got two entryways which have a pocket door in between, which slides into the wall. This one leads into the walk-in closet, and the other is into the ensuite bathroom, which has a floating vanity on the entry, wooden shelving underneath with the sink sat atop of that countertop. I love how the dark sanitary and towel holders contrast against those light tones. And of course, you have the water closet and full walk-in shower at the back with a custom built shampoonage on the side. Now, coming out of the first guest bedroom, we're going to make our way towards the great room. Along the way, at the bottom of the staircase, you'll see the Zen garden, which really adds a calming touch to the home. But before the great room, we have the powder room. tiles on the floors and the walls, and the custom made sink at the back, which is a standalone basin wrapped with this feature on the back. You've got the mirror above, and right in behind it, there's a textured rock wall that's actually made out of cement. This is such a cool design feature. And you've got the light fixture hanging down from the ceiling. But coming back out into the great room. Now, the reason why I call it the great room is because the living area, lounge, and dining room are all interconnected. Now, coming in here, this is what you expect from a luxury home, and I'll tell you what I mean by that. So in a luxury home, you want something that is a wow factor. Here, firstly, it's the design, but the other is the view in the back. You're looking onto the lake, the golf course, and the pool, and they've designed it so that all these spaces take full advantage of that. Even from the center, as soon as you come in from the home, it's the first thing that you really see that pulls you in, and they've used nothing to obstruct that. Even if you look at the lounge in the center, they've used low-lying sofas around the side, not blocking that view even from the front door. If you look above us as well, the centerpiece of this area is the chandelier coming out of the ceiling. That's such a cool design. Now, if you guys want to follow me, we'll head into the living area where you've got the seating wrapping around, all looking onto the TV mounted on the custom-made TV wall. You've got storage either side, low-lying coffee table in the center. And this is all bespoke furniture. I mean, I love the design of this chair here on the side. And from here, we can actually get a sneak peek onto the golf course in the back. Now, right next to it is one of my favorite spaces, just because of the design details. Looking at it, that minimalistic design really entices you in. Now, this is the office where you have the dual sliding doors on the entry, so you can close it off if you're working to get a bit of peace. Just look at the design of the table. Even though it's minimalistic, you can still feel the luxury of it. And I love how the red from the chairs pops against those light tones. At the back, there's custom shelving with a rib design in behind, recessed lighting underneath illuminating the items on the shelves. And you also have a separate entry from the side walkway from the front of the property. So if you're having a meeting, people don't have to disturb the rest of the home. Now, if you go back across the great room, we come to the dining area, which seats 10 comfortably, light fixture above, and this is in front of the kitchen. If you just take a look, I love this design. You'll see the high chairs at the front. What's great is how there's brown tones contrast against the light tones of the travertine. Such a cool design. Now, if you come this way, you'll see on the right-hand side is a wine rack. You can open the glass tinted doors up, but what you can also see is the Zen garden in the foyer area. So you're getting that calm feel in both the kitchen and on the entry. Now, the fixed appliances in here are all made by Gaggenau. Top of the range. I mean, if you look at the fridge freezer combo, it's all push to open. If we look at the induction cooktop, now I just wanted to show you this feature. You press this button, you got the extraction fan that comes out of the island, and they have this backsplash which is see-through, so even with it up, it doesn't block the view. I mean, that view is the wow factor of the home. That's what you want in these types of homes. We've not seen that before in one of our tours. You've got the microwave and convection oven with a coffee machine and wine cooler underneath. Now, the travertine on the countertops in the island, you have it on the kitchen at the back, even on the backsplash with the shelving integrated above, recessed lighting, and the sink built into that countertop. You also have the dishwasher right here with storage all around. Now you can see we've gone full circle pretty much. We're back by the foyer. Now this leads us into the service quarters where you have a service kitchen which has Siemens appliances throughout. You've got storage here coming on the entry and a dual fridge freezer combo right there. If you move in here, you'll see again storage all around. Got the microwave oven, the sink built into the countertop right at the back with the dishwasher right here. You also have a 5 gas cooktop here. You see the rings above and the convection oven below. Now continuing through these service quarters, we go through this door here. At the back is the maid's room, which is fully ensuite, and in between is the laundry area. You actually have a sink in here with storage all around and a washer dry combo. Now from here we actually have a direct exit to the outdoors, just like in the kitchen, the main kitchen, and even from the maid's room. As we come outside, this is the walkway leading from the front of the property. Now, as soon as we come out here, there's so much space. I mean, me and Marco were talking about actually, this would be perfect. You could even put a little goal there. What I was saying, you could actually fit a full-size like badminton court. Now, also when we come out, you can see how peaceful it feels with all the natural landscaping that's coming from this backyard and the natural landscaping from the Jumeirah Golf Estates itself. We'll get to the view in just a second. Now out here, you actually have your very own pool house. Now what's great about it is that these large glass sliding doors, they don't just open up one side, they're actually glass sliding pocket doors. They fit directly into the wall, so you can open them up fully so that you can enjoy both the indoor and outdoor spaces, and the view from here is just incredible. Now the pool house has been fitted out as a lounge area, and again, I love the design of the bespoke furniture that they've used throughout. I mean, Grounded Design has really thought their design out. But for now, it is a lounge area, but in my opinion, I would change this into a gym. This would be such a cool spot to work out from. Or if you wanted to, you could even change this into a bedroom so that this is your very own full guest house. That's because you have a full ensuite bathroom at the back with a floating vanity on the entry, floating push to open wooden shelves underneath with the sink built into the countertop, and a full walk-in shower with that rain head above and custom made shampoonage. But you also have sliding doors at the back, which lead to the barbecue area, all covered underneath this pergola. You'll see above how they've introduced the wood details in the center just to allow a bit of natural light to come in, and it creates these awesome bits of shade throughout the day. There's a table which seats 8 comfortably, and at the back is a fully equipped barbecue area. You've got an island in the center with a barbecue, fridges, everything that you'd need to host a barbecue. You know how much I love barbecues. Now if we head across the backyard now, you can start to feel the vibe of Jumeirah Golf Estates. Just look in the background, there's people playing golf, you've got the lake and the fountains coming out. This is actually the 16th hole of the Jumeirah Hills Golf Course, and when the Masters is on, they have a stand. This is one of the most expensive holes because apparently this is where the tournaments are decided. You can see as the pin's just there, obviously if you overshoot it, it's landing in the water. Now come with me, we're going to start exploring the pool area. There's an entry here into a low-lying pool, a kid's pool if you wish, with olive trees protruding out of the ground, adding a bit of color to the backyard. There's the seating here, which is looking onto this incredible view. But what I didn't speak about on the inside is how the glass sliding doors, you can actually open them all up so that you can have the full in and out experience of all the areas on the inside and the outside. That's why the seating is right in front. You even have a small little coffee area. I call it a coffee area because it's a perfect spot to have an espresso in the morning. From here, if we look at the exterior itself, you'll see the dark banisters on the terraces coming from the primary and junior suites. And if you think the view is incredible from here, let me tell you, from up there, it's even crazier. At the bottom, we've got these sun lounges right in front of the main pool area, these steps leading in, and you also have a temperature controlled jacuzzi built in right there. You can see how all this water is connected. You even have these stepping stones leading to the jacuzzi, but it looks like it's floating in the water. What an awesome backyard. Now that we've finished touring the backyard, let's head towards the staircase and we'll start exploring the bedrooms. So as we head upstairs, I want to talk more about that spiral staircase that we saw at the start of the video. Now, at the bottom, there's the beautiful Zen garden design that we saw at the start. You've got the banisters, which are lined with wood, just like these stairs are made with a Swedish hardwood floors you'll see throughout the top floor. Now, in the center, you've got the chandelier hanging down from the ceiling. And if you look all the way up, I love that intricate design of that ceiling. Now, as we come to the top, you can already feel a little bit of a different vibe. Now, that's down to those Swedish hardwood floors that we have throughout. It's keeping with that simplistic, grander design, but has more of a warmer tone to it. Now, at the top, the first thing we see is the viewing balcony looking onto the grand foyer, and from up here, you can really feel the height of those ceilings. Now, from this point, you have the access to the 5 bedrooms and the cinema room through 3 ways. We'll go this way first to the upstairs family lounge. Beautiful seating surrounding the wooden coffee table in the center. You've got natural light coming in through those windows throughout most of the day, and they're creating these bits of shade which move. It looks really beautiful. If you follow me around to this side, we'll come up to the first bedroom of the upstairs. As we come in, you've got the ensuite bathroom, which has tiles on the walls and floors in the same tone, but different kind of textures. You'll see the floating vanity on the entry, custom made with the floating push to open wooden drawers underneath. At the back is the water closet and walk-in shower with a custom built shampoo niche on the side. And if you look on the floor as well, they've actually indented it here so that water doesn't spill out once you're having a shower. Now, in the bedroom itself, it really has that warm feel, mainly due to the wooden floors, but again, those simplistic textures that we've seen throughout the whole home. At the back is the bed setup. You've got the coconut cloud bed in the center, wooden tables either side, and that headboard, you'll see there's a recessed lighting in behind, which makes it look like it's floating. Also, you'll notice how it has the curved edges, keeping with the warm tones. At the back is the closets, which are built into the wall. You open them up, the recessed lighting turns on, you've got the drawers and sliding drawers even at the bottom. Now, the pièce de résistance in here is that view onto the back, which was pretty much the first thing that you noticed as soon as you came into the room. And perfectly, you've got a small balcony with 2 seats in front, so you can take full advantage of that view that we saw in the backyard onto the lake and golf course. But I'll talk a little bit more about that when we're in the primary bedroom. Let's head back across the family lounge into the next bedroom. Now, again, just like we had before, we've got the ensuite bathroom on the entry, but there's so much more natural light coming in through the frosted glass window at the back. You'll see the floating vanity stretching across the whole back wall with the mirror above. You've got the custom-built sink, which has a waterfall edge and the wooden shelving underneath. At the back is the water closet and a walk-in shower with a tinted glass panel separating the two. Now, if you go back into the bedroom, you've got closets lining the wall here on the entry. Again, you open them up, that recessed lighting turns on with the bed setup on the side, wooden side tables either side, and the wooden panel above the bed frame. Now, I also wanted to show you this cool feature as well. As I spoke downstairs, they've made this with a flush theme. You'll see that on the skirting and walls and even the doors, but they've even done that with the reading light, which has a separate button. So if you look above, once you press it, you can actually just turn these off with, like at night, it illuminates just one side of the bed. What's also great here is you have your very own terrace, which looks out onto the front of the property. It's one of the reasons why I love Jumeirah Golf Estates. There's so much greenery and natural landscaping. But this terrace outside is also connected to the next room, which I'm going to show you. If we head back outside by the staircase again, we'll take the walkway, which is looking over the grand foyer. From here, you'll see shelving on the side with a rib design on the back. We've got a push to open drawer right here. Now, follow me to the end. This room has not been fully furnished, but it has been kitted out to be a cinema. You've actually got all the wiring already installed. But as it was with the pool house outside, they want the owner to choose what he makes from it. Like for me, just like the pool house outside, I wouldn't have 2 gyms, but you could make this into a full gym with the equipment on one side, a little yoga studio here, mirrors lining the walls. I mean, this is a space where you can create what you want once you move into the property. Let's head back towards the staircase. As I said at the start of the tour, this really is the central feature of the home, and it has that beautiful design. Now we're going to the other side of the home, the next bedroom, which also faces the front of the property, looking out onto the beautiful landscaping of the Jumeirah Golf Estates. We've got the bed set up at the back, bedside tables either side, and the wooden panel above. Also, you see the closets built into the wall at the back. You also have a full ensuite with the floating vanity on the entry, loads of natural light coming in through that window, and the walk-in shower at the back, separated with the bronze tinted glass, huge rain head above, and the custom built shampoo niche. Now we're on to the final two bedrooms. We get one last sneak peek at the staircase in the center. Now both of these bedrooms look onto the front of the property. We've got the primary bedroom on this side, but we'll head into here and finish up in there. So as you come in here, you've got closets lining the whole wall on the side. You open them up, the recessed lighting turns on, shelving, pull-out drawers, and at the back in the corner is the ensuite bathroom. The floating vanity on the entry, custom built sink with the waterfall edge and the wooden drawers underneath. You also have the mirror extending this space even further. Now at the back is the water closet and walk-in shower with the rain head above. And what I love is how they built this custom shampoo niche with the marble out the back, which breaks up the tones of those tiles. Now if we head back into the bedroom, we've got the bed set up on the side. Now the wood panel stretches across the whole back wall, recessed lighting in behind, marble tables either side of the huge coconut cloud bed in the center, and of course the incredible view onto the backyard and the golf course, which I'm going to talk about once we finish the tour in the primary bedroom. So let's head across the hall. Now before we start exploring the bedroom itself, I want to take you through the walk-in wardrobe and ensuite bathroom. As soon as you come in, you've got an island in the center with a wooden countertop. You open up the push to open drawers. You've got leather on the inside, such quality made by grounded design with an open shelf concept. You'll see the shoe rack right here and so much storage for all your bits and bobs. Now if we head into the ensuite bathroom, now this feels like its very own spa. It's got a pocket frosted glass sliding door on the entry. As you come in, there's the dual floating vanity, push to open drawers underneath, and the mirror above extending this space further. Now what I love about this is how they've designed it with those soft curves. You'll see around the archways on the entry to the water closet and the bathroom, how it's been made with micro concrete that's also been water protected afterwards. Now this, it feels like you're in your own little cave. I mean, just come inside with me into the shower part where you have the bathtub on the side made by Kohler. And if you look around the edge, I love how it has that deep effect. You can even sit on the side of the bathtub, and the marble from the shampoo niche matches the marble on the bathtub. But one of the biggest walk-in showers we've seen, covering this whole side, you've got the rain head above, custom built shampoo niche on the side. Again, the marble breaking up the tones of that brushed micro concrete. Now let's head back into the bedroom. There's so much space in here. If we look at the back wall, you've got a floating vanity setup with the mirror above, sleek design on the chair, and the push to open drawers, which have a rib design on the exterior. Now that rib design matches the rib design on the wood clad wall, which separates that wood. In front is the bed setup. Absolutely huge, and I love how they've used the soft curves on the bed frame, and it's all padded. We have somebody in our team who is prone to being a little clumsy, and he always talks about this, that bed frames should be like this, so even if you bang it, you're not actually injuring yourself, which he usually does. Either side, you've got the bedside tables, and at the back, your very own little lounge area with a coffee table. You'll see these shelves built into the side, but the pièce de résistance is the view in the back. Let's open up the glass sliding doors and head out onto the terrace where we can take full advantage of those incredible views, especially with the two seats looking out. And it's been a while since we've done a tour in JGE, Jumeirah Golf Estates, but I've missed it. It's one of my favorite communities in Dubai. We're now looking out onto the golf course. We've seen golfers going by throughout the day. We've got the lake here. I mean, what a vibe it is. Now that brings us to the end of our tour. A massive thank you to Barney and Jeffrey from Granda Design for allowing us to showcase this incredible creation that they've made. We hope you guys enjoyed the tour as much as we enjoyed touring it for you. If you did, make sure you like the video, subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon so you know when the latest video has been released. Now, I'll see you guys in the next tour.